head is starting to pull away from my body. I left all of my stuff at that record store. My laptop, my ID card for my car. You're stressing me out. Hi. Okay. So remember in my last video when I was massacring my hair, I said this. I have come bearing gifts, a video, and more on the way. Well, I wasn't particularly lying per se. I just, I got busy, and I also ran into a little bit of a hiccup. Yeah, my class ended up taking priority, and also on February 8th, aka Super Bowl Sunday, my pink case-clad MacBook passed away due to it falling off my bed. And then in my attempt to save it from its doom, I kind of accidentally bent it on my bed frame. Yeah, so I haven't been editing because of that. But I have been building videos. I have been filming. I actually have so many videos in my phone, like camera storage right now, that is kind of overflowing and I basically have no storage. And since I am graduating in like 5 days, it means that I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands and all those videos are gonna come out. I have a whole schedule. I'm gonna be going like kind of all over the year. So you'll be seeing things from like last month, you'll be seeing things from like January, you'll be seeing things from like December, you know. I mean, yeah. I'm really excited because I've missed posting on here. Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's rewind from today, right now, to November. I just finished my Common App applications, and I took a 2 weeks break because I didn't want to do the applications I hadn't done yet. And boy, was I procrastinating. You know, at one point in this year, this area used to be like very simple, very cute, like my little area to chill and everything. And now it's covered in stuff because my life is in shambles and I'm really tired. So my room reflects that. Hi, I have work to do for college applications. You may be thinking, didn't you finish that last video? Technically, yes, I finished 13 colleges, but like I applied to 3 acting colleges because I was like, hey, might as well. And so I procrastinated for 2 weeks on doing this because I was exhausted from submitting my college applications, like from Common App, and now I have 2 weeks to get everything done. Now, that could have been a problem, but I spent yesterday kind of just like looking through all like everything I need to get done for those like submissions, and I thought I had a lot to do. I don't have a lot to do. Actually, I don't have a lot to do. What I need to do, it's literally 4 things. I need to email my acting school that I went to this semester about a letter of recommendation for USC. I need to research potential monologues. I need to brainstorm responses for the video essays, introduction videos, and I need to record everything. It's great because I actually completed one of these things yesterday. I already emailed my acting school for a letter of recommendation. They emailed me back today. Today's Monday, by the way. They emailed me back today, and they said, yeah, they can do it by Friday. And I put them on reference for USC. So that entire thing is done. I don't have to worry about that anymore because that's their problem, not mine. I should research potential monologues and brainstorm responses for the video essays today. And I'm gonna just figure out whenever I can record this week, and then next week will just be me like editing everything and getting everything ready. So now that I explained that, I'm gonna change and get to work. Okay. I was supposed to do a lot more today, but all I did really was just like read through everything I had to do for each college I'm applying to because I hadn't done that yet. And I really did not think I had to not do a monologue for NYU, but I don't have to. I have to do a video for them. And then if I get accepted into like the phase 2, if they want that, then I do a monologue then. So I actually need to find 4 monologues and I only need to record 3 of them, which isn't even that bad. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is do all of that. I also wrote down like all of the videos I have to film in the next 2 weeks. You know, I shouldn't be more stressed out about this, but I'm not. And the reason is because I haven't felt this excited about something in a long time, which is kind of a problem because honestly, like the case that's probably gonna happen is that I'm probably gonna go to the tech college I applied to for sociology. But if I get into NYU, because NYU and Howard are my dream schools, I don't know what I'm going to do because I think I might start crying. Yeah, I haven't been excited about like applying to colleges at all in this process, but I really, really am excited about like applying to USC and Carnegie Mellon and NYU because I get to be creative about this. So I think that's probably why. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna do some work for college classes that I have, and I'm gonna go to bed, and then you'll see me tomorrow. Good night. Hi. It's Thursday night. Yeah, so remember how I said I was gonna get all of my brainstorming done on that Monday? Um, I fell asleep, and then on Tuesday I realized I have next week for break, and then I have 1 week left of classes, and then all my finals are the 2 weeks after break. And you're like, oh my god, you shouldn't procrastinate. I have calculus, my hardest class. Week after break, I have a midterm. And then after that, I have written homework to do. And then after that, I'm not gonna lie, the acting schools aren't my main priority. But they should be. The reason why they're not my main priority is because I already know what I want to do for a lot of it. So I really just need to find the monologues and then like write out the script for my Who Are You video, and that's it. So I'm gonna do that for like an hour. And after that, I'm gonna do schoolwork and I'm gonna go to bed. And then you'll see me fully tomorrow. Maybe. Get to work. Can you see how not in the mood I was to be doing this? Now, I did feel myself like working that day, that Thursday, but I looked back at the footage and I was like, yeah, this is boring. So I didn't include it because I didn't want to. Why am I explaining? I didn't want to. I don't want to explain it. Hi. It's the next day. We're just gonna do this now. I got 9 minutes, so I'll explain to you what's going on. I got a lot of pretty much everything I could have gotten done yesterday. I got all my monologues and I brainstormed a bit of my video essays. So my plan for this weekend is to just like film everything. But today I actually need to figure out the script and everything for the Who Are You video and watch the videos on that because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then, yeah. My plan for this weekend is to film the indoor stuff on Saturday. So like the monologues, everything like that. And then on Sunday, I plan to go to the park and film the video essays because that's the only day where it's sunny. And I want to be different and be in the park where nature is. I'm not going to be able to film too much today because I have 3 classes. And then I also have to go to the movie theater with my little cousin because we're going to see Wicked. So yeah, I'll see you when I get back home. Bye. And now for an impromptu review of Wicked for Good with your host, Marguerite. Thank you. It is such an honor to be your host tonight with this beautiful audience. Wicked for Good, the sequel of the critically acclaimed Wicked movie, which won 2 Oscars for Best Costume Design and Best Production Design, and the second part of the movie adaptation for the beloved musical Wicked, and also the world that I became a fan of because of the amazing acting, the wonderful designs, and the great work from the team and John M. Chu. Yeah, it wasn't actually as good as the first part, if I'm being honest. Now, a lot of people said that this wasn't necessarily the movie's fault, and that the second part of the musical is actually pretty lackluster compared to the first part. But I think my gripe with it is that there wasn't an even distribution of the characters this time. Alpha was pretty much silent the entire movie, and we don't really get to see her journey through understanding that the world would never be on her side. And of course, I understand that this story is told from the perspective of Glinda after telling the world that the Wicked Witch is dead. But still, I still would have preferred a little more time. There were also too many original songs, and the cuts they make this movie were felt a little more compared to the first movie. However, the costume designs were wonderful, and I really love how they made Dorothy faceless for this movie. And sorry. Wait, what? This isn't a movie review video. This is a college application video. Then why am I here? Wait, am I still getting paid for this? No. What do you mean, no? I need to film. I'm so tired. Hi. Originally, this video was supposed to be like a week in my life of me showing you, you know, preparing for my monologues, preparing for my auditions and everything. I started recording things. This whole week has just been me panicking, honestly, about the fact that I have 1 week left of school, really. And then everything is just finals because next week's my break. And the week after, I have midterm. And I also have a final presentation to do. And then I also have to do this thing for Fridays class. And I also have to do this thing for Friends. I swear I'm okay. This video instead is gonna just be me showing you, you know, how I even did my acting school auditions. I'm applying to 3: NYU, USC, and Carnegie Mellon, you know, kind of the big 3. And am I gonna get in? I have really little faith that I will. So yeah, I'm just doing this for fun, honestly. If I get in, I might actually go. That's my mindset right now. So today I have a lot to do. I finished a meeting with my French group for this thing I have to do, and I have to edit that, but that's gonna be like a whole tomorrow problem. For today, I have to go to an event in 3 hours, but I have to get ready in 1 hour, and then I have to drive over there, which is an hour away. I swear I'm fine. So I thought, since I have like 30 minutes before I have to get ready, I might as well just do my NYU audition for right now. And I had to send an email to my acting school for a letter of recommendation for USC. I got that done. They finished it in a day. Thank God for them, honestly. I researched such monologues. I needed 4. I got a bunch of them that I could use, so I had multiple choices. And I brainstormed responses for my video essays, not thoroughly. I still have to do that, but that I have an idea for, which I will tell you tomorrow. And then I have to record everything. So today I'm gonna record the intro, story, and response video for NYU because I have to leave in an hour for the event I have to go to. I'm going to a showcase for my acting school, for my acting classes, and it's gonna be managers and reps there, so we'll see what happens with that. I know exactly what I'm gonna say for my intro. It's not hard. I wrote out everything I wanted to say. I'm telling a story about how I got my first ever role, and I'm responding to the question they gave me. So we're gonna get started. So I spent like 30 minutes filming that version of the NYU video that I didn't even end up using. And then I went to my showcase presentation with my acting class, and it was so fun. I went in a limo with my classmates, and then I watched myself on screen acting, you know, with scouting agents inside the theater, and You don't even care. You don't care. Anyway, I got back home and dude, I was exhausted. I mean, I literally went from this to this to this, bro. Look at my eyes. I did some work memorizing my monologues and everything, and then I went to bed. And I went to bed thinking, you know, I'm gonna stay home and relax and unwind after this like really stressful week and everything. You know, it's always me dreaming of relaxing, that and it just never happens. Hi, it is Sunday, November 20. I don't know. I have plans today. I woke up at 9 a.m. to go to church, and I literally just couldn't do it for some reason. I woke up at 12, and I randomly got the urge to just do my monologues. So I did 3 out of 4, mainly because I realized that I need to have a full body shot for the classic one I was doing. And honestly, they're really good. I'm just thinking I really have a lot of doubt that I'm gonna get into these schools, but that's not the point. You may be wondering, where are we going? I have an idea for my USC video essays. I don't want to do it in my house because I feel like that would be too easy. So what I'm doing is I'm driving to the park near my house, and I'm gonna sit down with my tripod, my blanket, and basically just make the videos, just sitting down and having fun, you know. I really want to do this because I want it to be different, because usually what I do is like I just record in my house and try to make it as fun as possible, but this is more of a fun thing for me to do, also because I don't get sunshine a lot, so that'd be nice. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. All right. Yeah, this works. I wasn't actually gonna add this into the video, but I think I might, because I'm in a really nice setting right now, so I feel like it would be a good place to just talk about what I think might come out of this. I decided to apply to these 3 schools just for fun, honestly, and also just to pursue a childhood dream of mine. I talked about this in a previous video before, but I'm now doing what I've wanted to do since I was small, and really it's just like a weird feeling because I'm doing it. It's not rushed or anything. It's like I'm genuinely working hard to find the monologues. I'm taking my time with it, but I feel like this self-doubt that I have inside me has really just been growing ever since I started working on the monologues and the video essays and everything, because I don't think I'm gonna get into anywhere, and if I do, it actually might be worse, because that means I have to choose between my passion and something that could help me make money, possibly. I don't know in this economy. So just by like doing this, I am potentially setting myself up for failure or just like more increased self-doubt. But I feel like by not doing this, I might never have known what would have happened if I didn't. So this part of the video is just gonna be me telling you, I know that sometimes there are things that you really cannot do, or because of, I don't know, money or family circumstances or anything. But if you can find at least one small way to make something happen or make you get closer to achieving your dreams, I would say try it out, because it might not always work, and also it might not be able to be done. But if you can do it and you have the ability to do it, then just take that one small step. It doesn't have to be a huge step. You don't have to like get cast in a movie immediately, or you don't have to like start your business and get a bunch of money. No, just take a small step towards it. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just try to slowly work towards your goal. Yeah, okay. I'm going home. All right.